Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for April 7th, 2024. So look, yeah. I got well, you guys have probably seen it backwards, but I got my solar eclipse shirt. I got it because my brother's birthday, 4/8/24. That's my brother's birthday, so I'll be celebrating my brother tomorrow. I just got out the shower. It was a nice shower. The doggies stayed here because we're close to it. I didn't want to bring them this time. It kind of takes longer when I have to bring the doggies. So I took a shower and I came back and yeah, we're going to go into town today though because I'm out of ice and I have to do some uploads. I'll probably go to the Walmart and walk around a little bit. Hopefully I don't buy anything too much. You know what? I've been thinking about something, but because I have the hamburger meat there still, I'm not gonna mess with buying any meats or anything like that because I got everything. I have everything I need. Um, Maybe a can of beans so I don't have to crock pot some beans because I was still thinking about that thing, you know, when to put some of the Hatch uh tomato jalapeno mix with some red enchilada, you know, kind of cook it for like a couple hours as like, I don't know if it would be like a dip or like a kind of like a taco pie or something. I don't know. I had a big breakfast this morning, so it just really depends because I had breakfast at what? I don't know. It was maybe 10. I started eating. What time is, I don't know what time is it now. I think it's going to be noon or it's 11:30 or something. But I'm going to try and do a reading and then head out to town. I did see a what do you call it? I did see an ice machine out there, but you know what? I think I'm just going to get it from Walmart. Yeah, you know what? I have to fill up a water jug. Yeah. I like to have fresh water separate, and the water I use for washing dishes and everything, that comes from the spigot out here. So, yeah, I'm going to do like that. But I don't know, I'm feeling good. Maybe because I took a shower, you know, I didn't take a shower for like 2 days. You know, when I started doing the journey, I was really focused on I need to shower. I need to shower all the time, all the time. You know what? For like for like the first, I don't know, week or two, I was dirty. I wasn't really showering. I was trying to clean up myself, but I wasn't because I didn't have it figured out. But now I do. And plus, when I come to these places and there's a shower right there, it's like, man, I can wait, you know? Because when the weather is cold, it's not like I don't sweat that much, you know? But I do like to take a shower before I go into town. I think the longest I go without a shower is like 2 days. Hey, you know, why not? There ain't nobody. If somebody was around me or if people were around me, I would take a shower more often. But it's just me and the dogs, you know, so I don't really. So I'm a dirty girl, you know, sometimes, you know. But for the most part, I'm fairly clean, you know, and I use wipes and everything going to the restroom, so I'm basically clean. But you know, there is those times when I feel like, you know what, I want to take a shower just because, you know. And even if there aren't showers here, I can take a shower in here. You know, it takes so long and the setup, and it's like, you know. If I do go to hot places like how I did when I was like on border of Utah and Nevada at one time by the salt flats, man, I was over there when it was like 100 and over 100 degrees outside. It was hot. But you know what? The place to get water was like right up the road, like not even 5 minutes. I could get ice and water there, and that was a good spot too because I could get my little spicy crunchies because it was like a Sinclair gas station, but I think it was owned and run by Indian people because there was an Indian restaurant in the back where I got some samosas from there. They were really good, but they also have those good crunchy, instead of like potato chips, you know, but it's like I don't know how to say it's not potato chips, it's not corn chips or anything, but it's crunchy like that and it's spicy. But I haven't seen that in a long time. Like, I don't see very many Indian crunchy treats around, or even Indian stores or anything like that. So I don't know, maybe when I get around Missouri, because also you know what, I realized why there aren't very many recreation.govs where I'm going, because there's so many free spots to camp. Yeah, and they're all 14-day limits. And there's a couple pays, and then there's some couple frees. So I think I mentioned, so like, I'm gonna probably check out some of those spots, some spots I haven't been to before, because I was always seeming to go to the same spot. I don't need to go there. There's a whole bunch of other places. I just want to drive there first with the car. Because one thing I have noticed at some spots where I go, even when they're free, sometimes the roads are not that great. Also, sometimes you have to go down a dip and come up really sharp. And, that's hard on the car, and pulling I don't want to be trapped somewhere because I can't get back up a hill because of the weight of the trailer, or because it's too, you know what I mean? Because I've been to a place like that before, I think in New Mexico, where I got to the top of the hill and then I looked down and I was like, oh shoot, I can't do that. I can't come back up if I go down there. So I basically back until I could turn around and get out of there. But yeah, I'm going to just check first, possibly walk the dogs around there and things, because I see some of the pictures, and the pictures, they look nice. But we'll see. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet, but, we do have our next spot, but that's not for a while now. We're still hanging out here. We haven't even, I think this is halfway through our stay here, because, of course, I wanted to wait a couple days after the eclipse to avoid any kind of traffic. And then the day that I was scheduled to leave, I see it's going to be a rainy day. And to be quite honest, the weather reports have been, doing good. Like, when it says it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. Like last night it says it's gonna rain a little bit, it rained a little bit, so it was okay. So the day that we do leave here, it's not gonna be sunny, but it's gonna be what do you call it, it's gonna be cloudy. Like even today it says it's gonna be some sort of kind of clouds. It looks kind of clear to me, but it's okay. So I just had breakfast. I had me some tortillas, some sausage, egg, serrano, and tomato like mix with some cheese on there. Made some couple tacos, and I put food for the doggies. And yeah, that's all we got. It's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna do my quick reading for the, it's not a, well, I think it is, where I grab the Bible and I kind of, okay, what message is today, flip through and I read. I've been getting some weird trippy, I don't know if they're messages from the universe or what, but some of them are pretty trippy. But, I don't want to go into too much of that, because I don't want to bore people with that, because, I just don't, but I'm gonna do that. And then, and I have started the book, what is it? Called Fire in the Head. This book, Fire in the Head, Shamanism and the Celtic Spirit. You guys are seeing everything backwards, sorry. But this is a pretty darn good book, so I'm going to probably continue with that. And, yeah, that's about it. It also seems like I'm really whittling down on stuff, like, or maybe I don't know, but it seems like I'm having more space in here. So I must be using stuff and just deciding not to buy any more, because maybe it's something that took too long, or I don't know. Like the hygiene stuff is always the same, but like, I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you. I have this right here. And I haven't even barely used it since I bought it. And you know what? It's expired. It says best if used by 3/1/24. You know what it is? Look at it. It's a powdered pure peanut protein. Like I have used it and it's good. I'll put it in some pancake mix, whatever. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to buy a little mini blender. Yeah, so I can make like banana peanut butter banana peanut butter shake. Because I don't know if this is, I used it the other day. That's when I realized the expiration date. Yeah, no, it smells good. It smells good. I'm going to try and use this up, And you know what? If it's not, my body will tell me. So I am going to plan on using this. Also, what else do I have here? Yeah, I have some oats that I don't use. Maybe I could figure out how to make oat cookies in my plug-in thing, or maybe I'll just start eating. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll hold back on having like the bacon and the eggs and those things, because I basically have that every day. Bacon or sausage with eggs and hash brown or toast or whatever, like even I haven't even been making no pancakes. I've just been eating straight like that. It's no wonder why I get so full after I eat. Maybe it's too heavy. You know what? I'm going to start trying to have me some oats in the morning, maybe. I'm going to buy me the blender. I'm going to eat some, maybe have some banana peanut butter shake, because that's how I like it like that anyways. And we'll see what happens, my health is good. Like the weight has gone down. Even I'm at the final hole of the belt and I can still go more, but I'm not going to do any more, because I've been using the belt as a dog walking tool, where I hook the dogs to the belt and they're just hooked to me. That way I can swing my arms when I walk, because we walk around so much, and sometimes I need to grab on things to, get through the forest and thing, or jump over or climb over a fallen tree or something. You know what I mean? And when I have my hands free, it's so much easier. And plus, I also saw somewhere, I don't even remember. It was a long time ago. Maybe you can look it up. You can find it for yourself. But I do know that, swinging your arms as you walk is good in the prevention somehow, some way. I don't understand. I didn't understand how that works, but I was like, oh, but it helps with the slowing of Alzheimer's. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if before my mom passed, if she had Alzheimer's. I do remember my sister saying before, like when she's there, like she's not all there. So, I mean, I think my mom was all there. I'm not sure about all that, because, I hate to say it. I don't have a good trust for my sister anymore, but if that's the case, at least I'm doing some preventative action of my own, I don't know. But, I just look up little goofy things, that I can do to improve myself or my health or my mental health or whatever. Things that don't involve me putting false things in my body, like chemicals, like drugs, like alcohol. None of that stuff. It's got to be all natural. It's got to be a food or a vegetable or a fruit or something, it's got to be like that. And I'm still with the the pomegranate juice. I have about a cup of that a day. But it's good, I don't drink it straight. It's too sour. I mix it with like an apple juice or any kind of other juice, or even lemonade. Pomegranate juice is good. I will mix, what do you call that? Country Time pink lemonade or something, or Country Time lemonade. I'll make a mix of that and I'll sweeten it to my specificity, right? Because they ask for to put too much and it tastes too sugary and too sweet for me, or maybe it's just because I'm not big on the sweet stuff. I did buy, what is it? Because you know what? They were having a sale on all the Easter stuff. And so I bought me 2 little boxes of chocolates. This is the Hershey Kisses. If I feel like something sweet, I'll have one. Or I have also thrown a couple in my coffee, because the water boils so much. I can throw one of these in there and mix it. It will be melted and it'll be like that. Or, the abuela. I have that too. What else? Another thing that I've been doing that, if I feel like I have a sweet tooth, because sometimes I feel like that after dinner or at night, I have, let me see if I can show you here. I have this. I had this last night. This is what I'm telling you now because I remember. I have this Nut-tastic hazelnut cocoa spread that I got. And then I have the animal cookies. And I'll just dip it, you know, like that. I'll have a couple of those. And that'll satisfy the sweetness, the sweet tooth. But, yeah, you know, that's how, you know, I'm doing. That's how we're doing. And we're going to go into town today. Just not right now. I want to do a couple things before we go so I can get some good uploads. And then, because I got to upload from this phone, then I got to upload from the other phone. So, I don't know, you know. And you know, like, the short reads that I've been doing have been getting some good views. So, maybe I'm doing my readings too long. Maybe I should just get to the point when I'm reading the cards. Another thing is, because I have noticed that I didn't really realize it before. You know, I don't like to use too many oracles. I did notice that a lot of the readers, they're not even reading tarot. They're reading oracle cards. And the oracle cards just have words on there. Anybody can do that. I studied the tarot. So I'm going to use my skill to read the tarot. You know, I have some oracle cards, but not like how I have tarot cards. I have a lot of tarot cards. And oracle cards is like, I even made my own oracle cards, and I even grabbed some other cards that I use as those that are not even considered oracles, but they're just some cards that I found with pictures or something. You know what? I have a skill to read tarot, so I'm going to stick to reading tarot. You know, I studied that. Why should I not read that? You know what I mean? So I'm starting to see, and people, they write stuff on cue cards, and yeah, no, that's like made up stuff. I want to stick to the true divination. You know, I don't want to stick to things that people have made up. You know, maybe if it's a word, or I don't know, because I have that too. But you know what? I don't really read those either. I have the stars. I have the letter stars with the words on the other side. I don't know. I just, you know, I like to do the real divination. Or I don't know what's real and what's not. But for me, I want to go according to what was created many, many years ago. You know, for those of you who actually do know the history of the tarot. And I want to stick to that because that is, you know, I think that is a true tarot. But you know what? The other story is that the people come out and they write FBI coming after you. That's funny. I mean, I don't know. You never know. Maybe that stuff is coming for people, but I would prefer to read it from my own intuition, you know, and read what the cards say. And, you know, I feel like that's a true divination. But that's just for me and my own thinking. You know, everybody does everything different. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, that's how I'm gonna be doing you know, my channel. But as for anything else, I'm pretty much good. We're gonna do a little drive into town. Doggies like to take a ride in the car because they think they're gonna go somewhere extra. I think there's some sort of park before you drive into this place. I might go to that park first. I don't want to go in after I get everything because then ice will be melting, you know. But I want to see if I can go to one part and just check it out real quick, see what's over there. There's also some bird sanctuary or something. I don't know. I'm gonna look. Maybe me and the doggies can take a walk around. I don't know. I'm just gonna see what's over there. But oh my, I was talking too much. Sorry. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for April 7th, 2024, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.